Sydney. Got a special one today. Tell you a bit more about it later on, but we're going on an adventure with a mate of mine, Steve. So it's just almost 6 o'clock. I'm about to drive off and catch up with them up in the Blue Mountains. See you then.
One of our last comforts before we go out to the trip and make that return. End up with the news.
I reckon 5 hours.
Yeah.
How did we make it before first stop? It's literally. Who put that tree there?
I'll move up.
What have we done, Steve? About 200 meters?
Yeah, you can not quite see the road over there. And here we are.
Re-inflated the raft. This is the third time. Fixed one hole, got stuck twice.
Steve's Crocs out.
River might be slightly smaller than we expected.
We'll be in camp before we know it. Under headlight.
We have 3 days to get there. It's like, video comes out, we'll be like, no, we had no issues at all. Everything went smooth.
That's right. We planned to get here at dark.
Exactly. Just made it before dark, just as planned.
We didn't want dinner anyway.
Yes.
I'm out of bed.
Plenty of space. Oh.
Here we go. Got this log.
Yeah. Against the crowd. It's like, I don't think there's anyone who been stupid enough trying to paddle this. Should we spend 2 minutes fishing here?
Sure.
Because I'm looking at this and there might be a big trout just after this thing. Before we ruin it. The man with the giant rod. We needed to take the boat for a walk. Back on the river. We did not have a detour.
On the scoreboard with a fish.
First redfin. Righty tighty paddle. Ooh, a little bit of a tight fit. We're out walking a raft again. This raft doesn't like to float as much as walking. This is a cool spot, man. This is such a cool spot. I want to own property here. Just 1,000 acres. This looks like a good little fishing hole, to be honest. All right, do you want to see something? I'll catch a trout in this water. Just give me a second, I'll do a one cast. Steve. Get a net, it's a big one. That's a... Told you I'd catch one. There's a big trout. Net, we probably need net. It's pulling. I don't have a barb on this hook either. Hey, there's trout.
Beautiful.
Dinner.
Sick, man. Wow, first trout. Good job, mate.
I don't have a net. He's a little bit better.
Yeah, it's a nice looking fish, that one. Hey, landed.
That's 25.
Happy days, mate. Well done. Dinner. You right, Lee?
Yeah, I was gonna make sure we film the deep water, whitewater crossing. It's closer to a forest than a river. Freaking, this is awesome. Nothing? That is fun, man.
Protein high.
Yeah. If anyone considering going paddling Duckmalloy Creek and River, don't, or go when it's a better flow.
We're moving.
We're moving! We're actually rafting!
The 30-second snippet of rafting.
I wouldn't even say it's 30. Oh, is it a good idea to go down that? Oh, almost!
Saying where this water is wide.
Still walking a raft. A few hours later. Oh, it's so flaccid now. Of us paddling the raft on top of the water. Anyone who want to get into fly fishing and start in a cheap way, about 5 kilometers from John Holland Caves Road on Duckmalloy River, somewhere in the river, there is now a fly fishing rod, reel, line and everything. So if you want, just go and find it.
And it breaks down to
4
3 pieces.
pieces. 5 pieces after we snapped a bit. Yes! To the left of the big rock, I think, if you can. Oh. Wait. Oh! Yes! It really started to open up. You ready for chest stroke out? All right.
I don't think the fishing paddle down here too often.
They do.
Really?
Yeah, I not paddle, but they drive down. The road is just there.
Oh, right.
All right, 1 second. In rapids. What are we stuck on? Oh, don't spin us. Don't spin us. Yep. Good. Paddle. Watch it. Watch it. I got it. Right. It's a little bit too dark now. Just a little bit, a tad. Oh, can you hear it? Braille paddling at its best. It's just like, oh, I can hear a rapid. Day 2 of the excursion.
Survived. 1.
Yeah, we didn't film much last night, and that wasn't because we didn't want to. It's because we paddled at 9 o'clock, which means it was pitch black. We didn't have a flash on the camera. So just basically had some dinner, jumped to bed, and this is a fish. And because and because I don't have a fishing rod, I have to make a fishing rod later on. But we're gonna do a bit of a hunting explore, walking around and see if we can find something meat, meat on the mountain. Anyway, I'll show you when we get up.
2 coffees later.
2 coffees later.
Easy.
Use momentum
and speed. Hey.
Just trying to get up to the top of the mountain, following a little bit of a crevice, and all this greenery you see here you can buy at Coles or Woolies for $8. It's watercress. I'm not taking the first shot. No, you are. I got goat in my freezer. We're moving. Don't like taking shots on moving targets. With a trad bow, I need to be under 20 meters. Like 20 meters is my sort of my max. Yeah, yeah. And I had a shot, if you look at it, I had a shot from here, right? Down on that ledge. But they were like alerted, they were running, there was like 3-4 kids next to each other. Yeah. Risk of like missing a little bit and hitting another one or something. Oh, it's just not worth it, right? We got one, and that's, you got it was a brilliant one, probably the best one you could have done. Wow. Good shot too, man.
Yeah, it looks right there, eh? Fucking great, man.
Done well.
Thanks, buddy.
All right, now,
yeah, my arrow.
Your arrow. snapped at falling, but watch the broadhead. Yeah. All right, so that's small enough. You have two options. Option one is so what you do is just put that in the quiver, so you get the broadhead out of the way. And put it, one you wouldn't use, sort of that. And then like the back end. And then just take the plastic fletches and all that with you, so we don't leave them out here. Okay, so this day actually turned out really well.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so we got it. You did a good stalk, man. Like, it's good just sneak in there and get it.
I actually thought that was further than I thought.
Yeah.
It looks further.
Yeah, it's like you train at the distance and you go, oh, 20, I can do 30, I can do 40 at the range, and then suddenly it's a live animal and you go, oh, I want to get closer, I want to get closer. Totally. So that was fine, right? That was like 25 meters, so a good shot with a compound. Yeah. Like totally good. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Yeah. Just putting food on the table is amazing. Yeah. But I think putting food on the table, knowing that you snuck in.
Bow and arrow, man.
Bow and arrow.
Bow and fucking arrow.
Yeah, okay. So, I got meat bags, I got a kill bag with me. What I would do, if it was me, I would, because you want to take as much as you can of this. Do you want to keep the pelt? Okay. Yeah, because if you don't want it, I'll take it and I use it for rawhide to make another bow.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah, so we can either stay here, which is quite nice, and we can wash off in the creek and stuff. And we can do all of it. And the only thing you're going to miss out on meat-wise... Oh no, we might be able to get something to batten with. Spine and... Oh, you know what? Should we just take all of it? Yeah. Took as much as we can?
Look what we did yesterday.
Yeah.
I'll just jump in the wood.
Did you bring a knife?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, good. So I'll show you what I have in my little kill kit.
I'm fucking stoked.
You should be. You should be, man. First hunt, public land, bow and arrow, and you get it done. Like
by a kayak.
By a kayak. Like, it can't...
Fucking awesome.
Yeah. So just finished processing the goats, and we're gonna go for a little bit more of a wander. So in this little cool spot here, I'm gonna make some rawhide out of the hide. So I'm gonna keep that, and then Steve is got all the meat to carry home, butcher and get that sorted. But we've got a bit more exploring to do, so we'll pick up the bows, do another armed bushwalk, and see if I can find myself a critter. It's getting close to midday, so we're not expecting too much, but we see a lot of signs. You can't see it, guys, but we just bumped into two red deer. One big up a stag and a hind. And they're not barking at us. They don't know. They haven't smelt us. We're about 100 meters off. Maybe 150. This is so cool. That is so cool. Second lot of red deer this trip. So we're on our way to pick up Steve's goat, and I think I told Steve that it was slightly rough country, but not 100% sure. We figured this one out. It's basically as steep as you can get, and you can still walk it. Goat country, who would have thought? There's goats in goat country. Another cliff? Yeah. Oh, that's a bit of a rubbish. Let's go this way then. If you're not interested in going hunting, we could become florists.
I'm surprised how you knew that tree was black wattle last night.
What is that? Man, that was like a meter and a half drop. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to come up here without help. Rock climbing with meat weight. I don't really know if it comes across on screen, but this is freaking steep. Alright, so we had a bit of an exciting day today. As you saw, Steve got himself a goat. Walking out was a bit of a nightmare, and then we got back and Steve decided to become a fisherman as well. So he has ended up catching three trout, dropped a few, and a whole bunch of redfin. So we did really well. We're just gonna have a dinner tonight, but something funny happened. So, you know, my rod fell in the water, so couldn't let Steve take all the credit, so I'm gonna give it over here. I spliced a piece of willow, which I then had some cane to put it together.
Is that stopped?
Made a braided little line down to a leader to my little flies, and I had a dry dropper and caught 2 trout today. I'm going to catch one more just so I'm on par with Steve.
You just got to collapse it down, that's all.
Yeah, I didn't make it telescopic, so
Yet.
But I got something to fish with. Not my far fishing rod, and a lot harder.
That's success.
What we're doing now. Still success. Yeah. So we got a deluxe meal here tonight, and obviously Numbnut here forgot a plate and cutlery, so we
Numbnut too.
Knife. So we
cut down fork and a plastic steak thing.
So we got knife, steak, Uncontobert cardboard.
World class.
World class. Okay, so that's Saturday done. Fishing ended up, I caught one more, so it's 3-3, and then of course Steve pulled out one more brown trout last minute, so he's still one ahead of tomorrow. So tomorrow will be a morning hunt and then fish our way home. Time to go to bed. Good night.